Hey everyone, welcome to Just Add Magic Jam Design Lab. This is Paul Somani. I have been in design field for over 15 years. I lead design at Amazon for about 9 years. I work in a fast, opinionated space. Engineering wants speed, product wants outcomes, leadership wants numbers, that to yesterday. And if you're not careful, design gets invited to the party after the cake is cut. I've lived that. So a while back, I made a decision no more relying on goodwill to keep design at the table. Good intentions don't work, only mechanisms do. Here's the mechanism that turned things around for my team at Amazon. We stopped waiting for requirements. Day one, before wireframes, before a Figma file exists, we sit down with product and engineering and write. Designers start with words. We build a living decision document in parallel to the product requirements document. It's not a report, it's our engine. It forces clarity, creates alignment, and surfaces feasibility before we have fallen in love with pixels. The first time I ran this, I could feel the room change. People stopped debating taste and started discussing trade-offs. Because the document starts with a simple yet hard question: why does this matter to the business? We write the target KPIs, the leadership goals, and the strategy tie-in plain language. If we can't explain how this work moves a number that matters, we don't move forward. Sometimes we discover the goal is make this service a low-code, no-code. Great. You say it, you measure it, and then you commit to it. Then we flip the lens. Why does this matter to users? We are not repeating ourselves here. We are choosing a different camera angle. What jobs are we helping them finish? Where do they stumble today? What outcome would they feel tomorrow if we did this right? It could be something like shaving ramp-up time from 3 weeks to 1, or it's removing a scary configuration step. The business section and the user section often point to the same mountain, but from opposite sides. That tension is healthy. It keeps us honest. Next, we agree on tenets, not motivational posters or decision filters. These are the rules we reach for when the room gets loud. It could be something like introduce minimal new UX patterns, optimize for time to value in version 1, prefer platform consistency over local novelty. They sound simple, and that's the point. When stakes are high and the time is short, you need a sentence you can hold on to. Tenets make one-way door decision faster and defensible. A quick primer on one-way door decision. A one-way door decision is hard or expensive to undo. Data model changes, contract-bound APIs, billing flows, migrations. A two-way door is easy to reverse. It could be something like swapping a layout, or renaming a label, or changing an onboarding step order. One-way doors deserve slower, principle-driven decisions. Two-way doors deserve fast trials and measurement. Only then do we start ideation, and we still do not open Figma. So after doing all of this, then we start the ideation process, and we still don't open Figma. We write hypotheses, we list features in words, we mark what's must have, what's nice to have, and what can wait. This keeps change cheap. If a sentence hurts to delete, the design would have hurt more. While we are imagining the future, we are brutally honest about the present. What are some of the tech dependencies? Which team's API do we need? What happens if it slips? The document demands a fallback. For example, if Team Orion's data feed is late, ship a CSV import wizard to protect time to first value. That sentence has saved timelines and relationships. Finally, we anchor the chaos to a calendar. Real dates, no vibes. For example, research on the 12th, Tenet Check on the 18th, engineering spike the week following, leadership checkpoint on the 1st. So everyone sees it, everyone can plan against it. Surprises still happen, but ambushes don't. So that was a skeleton. Now here's how we make it breathe. We run a weekly triad pre-read. Product, engineering, design, they all come in. We comment in the document asynchronously, so the live meeting is only for decisions and not reading out loud. At every fork, we do a Tenet check. Which filter applies? Is this a one-way door decision or a two-way door decision? One way means the blast radius of reversal is large, so we choose deliberately, validate and evidence, and accept that rollback is painful. Two-way means we can back out cheaply, so we bias to action, ship a safe experiment, watch the metrics, and then iterate. If it's one way, we decide and log it. If it's two-way, we try safely and measure it and try to make sure that we measure it. We keep a one-line decision log with date, owner, what we chose, and which tenet we cited. It sounds bureaucratic, but in practice, it's the opposite. It actually unblocks us. Let me give you a moment where this saved weeks. We were torn between building a bespoke component, which was beautiful, tailored towards our needs, but The other option was reusing a partner team's pattern that wasn't as sparkly but was battle tested across the suite, and also it was consistent across the suite. The debate heated up. Then someone asked, what do the tenets say? We had two that mattered: minimal new patterns and platform consistency over local novelty. And there the decision was made. We reused, we shipped 3 weeks sooner, and preserved suite cohesion and still hit our time to first value target. So no heroics here, just a mechanism doing its job. Now, does this make design win every argument? No. It makes the right argument visible sooner. And that's the real shift. Designers on my team wear 3 hats from day one: user advocate, product thinker, and feasibility partner. We are not reacting to a specification. We are framing the problem with the people who own the outcomes. We don't wait to be invited into decisions. We design how decisions get made. If you want to copy this tomorrow, here's what I would do. Start a living decision doc before you touch a canvas. Fill the 6 sections, which are business, why, user why, tenets, and then word-only ideation, dependencies, and dated milestones. Make the Tenet Check a ritual. Keep a tiny decision log and measure 2 things relentlessly: time to decision and time to first value. If those numbers improve, your mechanism is working. This is how design stays at the table in fast, high-stakes environment. Not by being the loudest voice, but by installing a process that turns opinions into choices and choices into outcomes. If this was useful, hit like and subscribe. I've put a 1-page template for the living decision document in the description, so you can start today itself. Next episode, I'll show you how to write tenets that don't collapse under pressure and how to test them against real conflict before they ever face one. Thank you for now. Catch you in the next one.